In this episode of HighLife Asia Behind the Scenes, things takes a dark turn at the Zoological and Botanical Gardens. My flower wall designs are being ripped off, but who's behind the theft, and can we take them down before it's too late? This is Hong Kong, a city where anything is possible and everything can change in an instant. I'm Mark Byrne, and this is the inside story of my journey to make HighLife Asia a global reality. This isn't just a show where every decision, every deal can alter everything. Stay with me, because this is a race against time and the world is watching. I'm Mark Byrne, and welcome to In the Making of HighLife Asia reality TV show Behind the Scenes. Today, we are off to the Hong Kong Zoological and Botanical Gardens, and I'm excited to show you around. And oh, look at this entrance. Well, to be fair, there's several entrances, and this place is just stunning. We are going to go along this little journey together, and it's just a gorgeous day. Now, I am a little bit shiny though, and I've got lots of news. Now, look at this. Zoological and Botanical. Very, very beautiful. Let's explore together. Thank goodness it's quite nice and shaded in here. This is where the lemurs live. The keeper is in doing the cleaning. Look at them. Oh, aren't they just gorgeous? Hello, darlings. All right. He is just looking at me a bit oddly. How are you? Do you want to say hello to my followers? Oh, hello, darling. I barely saw you. Being all camouflaged. There's another one down there as well. Well, aren't they just great? They're over here whilst housekeeping is in doing their little bits and pieces and their laundry. Look at that. They are very, very beautiful indeed. And don't forget, feeding animals is prohibited. I hope you enjoyed the lemurs. Quite gorgeous. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of background, this all started when Captain John, when he basically arrived here. So he arrived in 1841, and in 1871, this was created as a botanical garden. And basically in the 19th century, I think it was 1940, that then it was changed into a zoological botanical garden. So just a wee bit of history for you. And but when the Japanese, when they did their occupation here, it was kind of, they had to move all the wee animals out. God help them. So now then put them back. So yes, they're all happy, and it's all different types of species. This is the bird area, which is very beautiful. And when they were putting all this together, much more the zoological part, it was just loads of random little species, but then it was much changed into conservation, where it was protection of the endangered species. You know, Hong Kong is always just giving back. Just lovely. How's my hair doing? Now it's quite humid today. I'm going to have to get a touch up with the hairdressers tomorrow. Yes, and then there's loads of different ones around this direction as well. So it is free, and it's just a gorgeous place where both local and tourists can come and hang out with all these exotic species. And there's the crane. The crane is quite gorgeous. So this is where the parrots hang out. It's very hard to see them. They're a bit camouflaged, but do you see, just right there, quite beautiful. I mean, they're exciting in their own little ways, but we need to be entertained. But yes, they've got loads of different types, and look at the gorgeous colours. Oh, somebody put out their breakfast. They've got some oranges and apples. And look at this little one. This is the diamond dove. If you can see the diamond dove. And then there's that other little one, just flapping around, not a care in the world. So as you can see, the cages are quite nice and spacious. This is truly just a wonderful experience exploring Hong Kong Zoological and Botanical Gardens. And it's great to see that they're really focused on the rehabilitation of local wildlife as well, and endangered species. But look at all this. Isn't it just amazing? In the centre of Hong Kong, free of charge. I'm just twirling the stage. And if you like this type of content, click subscribe and give us a like so you never miss out on an episode. Look at the gorgeous crane. And it's very nice and spacious, their accommodation. You should just pop along say hello to the crane. This is 5.6 hectares large, and they have so many different areas within here which we are all going to explore together. I want to show you one of my favorite parts, but let's go through together. This is very, very beautiful. And then we have the gorgeous crane. The other one is over there as well. Just so the crane is just having a little bit of a drink. So the crane is quite statuesque. All right, darling. And I wonder, coming over to say hello. I think they might do. What his name is. Or do we think it's a female? Look how beautiful. Hello, darling. This is the gorgeous little entrance we're going to go through and see the pink flamingos. Where I can get through this. So we're going to explore this little area together where all the pink flamingos are. Now these are very, very beautiful. Look at them down there. They're very, very gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous accommodation for the pink flamingos. And they're really well taken care of. Look at the wee one down there. Yes. Aren't they just very, very pretty? Oh, I see he's got an ankle bracelet on. So I hope you are enjoying the pink flamingos as much as I am. Oh, so this place is just absolutely beautiful. I want to bring you into the bamboo garden. This is quite beautiful indeed. And it's just so peaceful and serene. Look at this. I can't believe this is in the center of a city. The upkeep is insane. You could come down here and you could have your little picnic, or you could come here maybe on a date and have a pash. That's a kiss, by the way. Obviously you don't do anything else out in public because it's not allowed. There's this little seat over here. Let's go around here because I want to show you it all. Gorgeous in architecture, design. There's so much things here to do and see. You've just got the amazing views of Hong Kong, and it is bright today, and it is quite hot as well. But that's okay, because we are doing it for our followers. I just want to show you this gorgeous fountain behind me. Look how beautiful this is. And this is in the center of the city. And it's free of charge. And we just get such a glorious day. We're going to explore the little forest that they have in here. So it's broken up into two sections. And there's just something about it, just gorgeous fresh smell. This area is just very, very busy. I'm not too sure how much I'm going to be able to really show you. No, it's too busy with all these people. You can't really see anything, and it's quite warm, and I need to try to get past. The forest is just absolutely gorgeous. It's just such a wide variety of species here, whether it is the lemurs, there's the little monkeys, there's the lion tamara. It's just so educational in the way they put everything together. We're going to get through this to see what all their little delights that they have. You've got all these ones as well. Very, very different types. And he is just having a great time. Look at King George. Absolutely beautiful. And when this place was being created it opened in 1871. It was very much around the Victorian age where it was like winding paths. Look at that fountain. We are going to explore that area together. Let's go in to the garden house together. It is just pure luxe. It's just great, and it's very educational. If you are ever coming to look at that, isn't that just beautiful? This hydrangea installation. And it's just so well taken care of. And there's just thousands of different species of plants and foliage. You're definitely not going to get bored. And if you are into this type of thing. So yes, with creating, or being the original creator of artificial flower walls, how it all came about is, well, I'm going to tell you very, very soon. But look how just gorgeous this is. This is really, really, really well taken care of, put together. So we're very lucky to experience. Okay, so where the whole flower wall thing basically came about, I always love the Olympics and the Commonwealth Games, all those different types of events, and some conferences. Conferences can be fun as well. but I'm really into music concerts and festivals, organising it, of course. One of my clients said to me that there was this like, Mark, can you just organise my daughter's engagement party? It's for 500 people. And I was like, okay, grand. After a lot of persuasion. So did that. The event went very, very well. It was quite over the top because they allowed me to have my freedom to express my creativity. The reason why I said yes to it. Then they were like afterwards, they were like, now can you do the main wedding? It's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to be a lot more grand. It's going to be a lot more over the top. After searching at various hotels and so on, we were able to find a place big enough for the wedding. And the flower walls, unless you've got a back-end draining system, they will die within 6 hours. Within even 3 to 4 hours, the petals will go all that really yuck brown. And we obviously didn't want that, so we had people there spraying. Look how beautiful this is. Take it in. Take it all in and enjoy. So when the wall was up, the day of the wedding, I said to my staff, I was like, basically I need to create this here in artificial, because not everyone can get the budget for a real flower wall. You're talking about tens of thousands of USD. I don't even know how much Kim's cost. I think I might have read that it's like 50,000 USD. Now, if she paid for it or not, I don't know that, or if it was sponsored. So then we basically start sampling with a lot of different materials on how to create an artificial flower. And then the blooms on the market that did, God, they were just ugly. Just ugly. Part of what the bride wanted, and it was at that stage where our Kim, that's Kim Kardashian, was getting married. She was doing her wedding in Italy. I don't know if you remember, she had this huge ivory gorgeous wall, like quite stunning. And the bride, basically, she wanted one as well. Look at that crane. Oh my God, look how beautiful. Hello, darling, quite gorgeous. Just having lunch, having a great time. Hello, look, give me a kiss. Very, very friendly cranes. Not right, darling? Yes, neither. The cranes off for a stroll to get the steps in. So, back to the bride. Then it's going to cost X amount of US dollars. These flower walls are not cheap. So I basically started to sample with loads of different types of materials. And I was able to come up with a material which was a plastic mesh. So it was 40 centimeters by 60 centimeters, and there was hundreds of spigots in it. So then we could just obviously hand glue the blooms to it. But with the blooms being on the market and they were ugly, that was challenging. And then what we started to do was start to send real flowers. We had to dry them, then send it nice and cool, dry them, and then send it to various manufacturers. But we never stuck with one manufacturer. So because with being in that part of the world, they will just take your idea and rip it off. It ended up, we had over like 50 different manufacturers manufacturing various types of blooms, so nobody could really understand the recipe for the mountains of flower walls that we were creating and designing and exporting. And we just started small, to be fair, within weeks of having it up on Etsy. We were selling quite a lot in a very, very short period of time. So this product wasn't available on the market. And then what started to happen is people started to email from across the world wanting it. So we were sending quite a lot to the US, sending quite a lot to Australia, the UK, South Africa, really globally. And we were just so lucky to work with such amazing people, and on the product being used worldwide by a range of celebrities. Paris Hilton, she used a gorgeous flower wall for her music video. I think it was called I Need You, as part of her engagement when she was doing that. And then we did great stuff for Michael Costello for New York Fashion Week. Most recently, our Look at Me flower wall was on apple cider vinegar. We have done, oh my God, so many flower walls for various programs, whether it is Married at First Sight, it was on the US version, and then Love Island, we've seen the product, and then you've heard loads of TV programs, and then Kevin Hart, he was photographed with our stuff, and not that I want to promote this part, but I'll tell you anyway. The Trump family, they were using our product as well, or the photograph of their product. It was Tiffany Trump. She was representing at City of Hope charity gala with the rich kids of Instagram. It has been used by like heads of states and all those. So yeah, it's a great product. But then COVID came along. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, or if I will continue with that, because I'm so busy in the making of HighLife Asia reality TV show behind the scenes. Then we've got our actual reality TV show, and then I've got my event concierge entertainment solutions company. So I'm a busy bee, as I'm sure you can imagine. Yes, I hope you're enjoying this little tour, and isn't it just gorgeous? And see, I would love to do an event down here, a part of the TV show as well. I'm sure you'd be able to rent this out. I'm gonna have to look into that to see what they say. Also, with a bit of update about the show, as you know, that we went to Film Mart. It was busy. Spoke to many people. Lots of meetings and busy doing business things. The good news is we have had international financiers and distributors reach out to us, and they want to take HighLife Asia global. And I'm super excited about that. The next stage is they're just waiting for a little bit more information from my team, and then we'll go from there. But this is moving at the right pace, which I am thoroughly enjoying, and I hope you are as well, because it's exciting. To be fair, things could change so quick. We could start filming the main TV show within, you never know if it could be the next 4 weeks, it could be the next 6 weeks, it could be the next 3 months, but we will keep pushing forward this, and I will keep exploring Hong Kong, and you following me along my journey in creating of HighLife Asia reality TV show to go to the global screens. And then we started to get companies reaching out to us and buying the product, or some companies, what they were doing is they were asking for the PDF, basically how to assemble, and then people started to copy the company, and then people went further, whether it is choose a city. And so the company that I created was called the Flower World Company, and then people started to, let's just throw a city in there. Let's just say the Edinburgh Flower Wall Company, for example. Now, then people would think that is a franchise of the Flower Wall Company. So they were buying products from them, but we weren't selling to them because the people wanted to have a lower budget range. And then a lot of people started to reach out to us, complain what's going on here when we started to find out about it. Then we had to start to send the cease and desist letters to people, which they were not doing anything. We spent a lot of money on legal, and even for, I'm not going to say the city, but it's quite disgusting where people rip off product in a low-end fashion, and then their buyers are coming to us because they think you're a subsidiary of the Flower World Company, which they're not. If you're not buying directly from the Flower World Company, you're not buying our product. So that's how the product came about. The area is just great, and it's just a great walking city. The bamboo garden is just so serene and peaceful. So I hope that you're enjoying this as much as I am. To be fair, there's just so many things. You could spend a good, easy half a day here doing all this, but just taking it all in with the beauty of the surroundings of Hong Kong's Zoological and Botanical garden. Don't forget, make sure you wear good walking shoes. It's 5.6 hectares. There's a lot to see, from the greenhouse, and there's the garden house, and there's the bamboo garden, and then there's the fountain, there's the flamingos, there's the lemurs. There's just so many things to do and see, and I hope you really enjoy it, because it is just absolutely spectacular. In the next episode of HighLife Asia Behind the Scenes, we explore the eerie breathing tree where nature holds secrets, but the true chaos awaits in charter gardens. Can we handle what's coming next? And if you like this type of content, click subscribe and give us a like so you never miss out on an episode. So until the next time, peace out.